Stop, come on, hang on. It's not beachwise time now, is it? That's gone. That's gone now, we've already done that. We need something else. Right, let's try this instead. Hey up, you caught me mid-ice scream and my camera's all at a wonk. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to another Monday night Quizatronic thingy with me, Mr. Still not finished his ice cream because I was too busy editing videos in. So I hope everybody is well, and I hope you're ready for some damn good quizzing, because we've got some very good quizzing coming right your way. And when I say right your way, I mean like just on your screen, really, not actually at you, because that'd be dangerous. If there were actual quizzing coming directly at you, I'd have to get you all to fill in some sort of waiver forms or something. Like, I consent to quizzing coming at me, and I accept any responsibility for any damage my eyes may receive. So it's not that kind of quizzing. I'm not going to be firing quizzing at you. It's just quizzing on a TV screen, so you can sit there and do some quizzing. So that's the greetings over with. Let me just grab some ice cream. Oh, it's not very ice creamy anymore. It's more like, what's that word? Soup! 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 Wuss! 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 Well, fudging soup! Mother fudging soup. Not just normal soup, it's soup that fudges your mother. Right, so let's have a look. Who's in? Chatty thing. I hope this microphone's picking me up well enough, because I'm not very loud today. That's why I'm drinking blue juice. Look at that. Look how blue that is. Oh, it's so blue. Your mum won't like it. So Matt was here earlier. Whether he's still here or not, I'm not sure. But he said that YouTube keeps stealing his comments. So I think if you leave comments before the live starts, they kind of disappear. What if I make a? I don't know, but they disappear. Alex's Assets is here. Greetings, Alex. I hope you are blossoming into your new and slightly restored back condition. And she says codswallop, which is when fish collide with each other in the sea. There's certain things that humans have done. So like massive bullets with radar and submarines doing that. That cause fish's inbuilt sense of sort of self-space. What's the spatial awareness? That can cause fish's spatial awareness to diminish somewhat, and it causes them to run into each other, and that's where you get codswallop. That's what that means. It's when two fish codswallop into each other like that. Stickman Matt said he's off for food and is possibly rematched Streetwise. So we don't know what that is. So we need to know what that is when Matt gets back. Simon Easton is here and he says, testing. Hello, Simon. Hope you are doing well. What's the cornflour for? He says. Do we need to appear any thicker than we already are when we're doing the quiz? Cornflour is always a useful, I would say, cooking utility, really, isn't it? It's always good to make things thicker. Yeah. And then he says, I've just eaten my wife's dinner by mistake. I thought it was for me. Good job she's gone out to watch a film with the daughter now. Wasn't happy. Well, we've got something to remember this occasion. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Memorate? That's not even a word, Simon. This Simon, not that Simon. Memorate. I don't know what word I'm trying to think of. To memorate the occasion, and we shall play it now. There you go. To commemorate. That's the word I'm looking for. That video there, Simon, was for you to commemorate this occasion of you stealing your wife's dinner. And that's the reason why I've not finished my ice cream, because I was busy editing that 5 minutes to 8. Hey. So there you go. It's an honest mistake, you know. She asked me earlier if I wanted to try these cauliflower cheeseburger things. Went upstairs to get changed, and I was dishing up so 4 of these things there, and gave 2 to Petra, and he had 2 himself. There was plenty of chicken burgers in there. And Alex says, they sound nice. Stolen food is never nice, Alex. That's a lie. It's always nicer, isn't it? It's always better when you're pinching someone else's chips. Chips. And she kept saying, I don't want you to feel bad, but you should. And you should, Simon. You should never steal someone else's cauliflower cheeseburger. You should. You should steal them next time as well, even if you're not hungry. And Alex says, you'll need to buy your flowers tomorrow. Yeah, cauliflowers. Cauliflowers. Hey. Oh dear. I'm back on the road in a moment, so I'll be listening but not chatting. You need to plan your meals better, Matt. Everybody knows 8 o'clock is when the quiz time starts. And if you're still faffing about driving around at 8 o'clock, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You're supposed to be the understudy. What if I was suddenly taken ill and I had to pass the reins over to you, but you're driving around in your sporty Streetwise? How's that going to look to my audience members? My subscriptions would take a nosedive, they would. Honestly. I do hope everyone is having a spiffing evening. I've got a birthday cake donut from McDonald's. It's Ronald's 50th. Oh, yeah, I forgot they're doing a McDonald's 50th. See, one thing that I don't get, or I can't comprehend even, is that a company as big as McDonald's can only have been around for 50 years. So if you think, like, if you started a business today, and in 10 years' time, it'd be a fifth of the size of McDonald's, it's never going to be, because I'm sure it wouldn't work like that. But if you can imagine that, I'd do that. I'd start a business tomorrow. In 10 years' time, be like that massive billionaire. That'd be amazing. Even if you have to wear a red nose and big long feet. Trumpton's Fire Brigade is here, and they say, pew, pew, Bonnie McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble, Tony, what happened to Grub? Exactly, what happened to Tony and Grub? Maybe it's the same person. Stickman says, hello, everybody. Don't forget to like. Well, I will. Oh, look, Adam's here. Have we got a video to celebrate Adam being here? Yeah, this one. Screwdriver. And in the evening, I'll just carry on where I was saying it. In the evening says, Adam, everyone that's early to the live stream, and everyone that's not. Because, yes, I start reading these comments out and I completely forget to look what time they were left. So these are all pre-stream comments, if you will. Not P-stream. Before you start getting confused, Alex, pre-stream, not P-stream. Simon has just clicked the button. Nice one, fella. And I shared with my friends, says Matt. And now they don't know if they're my enemies. Oh, yeah, that's true, isn't it? Because if you share it with your friends and your enemies, then those people might think that they're your friends when actually you're telling them that they're your enemies, which is maybe not a bad thing, to be honest. To be perfectly honest with you, that might be a good thing with some people. Holy carbon fiber, Batman. Dr. Evil is here before the start. Did I miss the show? Exactly. I think I'm beginning to doubt whether I should be here or not. And then Matt says he's off now. He's eating his donut. And then Udjudge is here and she says, hello. Well, hello. Like that. Look, this is how Juju talks. Hello, I'm Juju. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And then Alex says, which is Udjudge's other name, apparently. Adam says, I've been busy for too long. How are you? And then Udjudge shouts, pee-pee girl. And Alex laughs and she says, that's pee-pee poo-poo to you, which is totally the level of subscribers I get on this channel, evidently. Is this camera doing anybody's head in? Looks like it keeps focusing on stuff. I should turn this light off onto something less bonkers. Here you go. Let's leave it at that one, see if it likes that. And Mark is here, Brad Bucks, and he says, good evening all. Good evening, Mark, and I hope you are well. And then we must have just started the stream because Simon says, here we go. What was that on? Oh no, let's go. Hee, Geronimo. Was it the Lemmings game? Was that what it was? Dick Dastardly is here. Greetings, Dick Dastardly. I hope you are somewhat fine and dandy. And yes, I shall do this in memory of the football that we didn't win the final of, because I don't know whether anybody else watched any of it, but there was one commentator guy that kept doing this. When he weren't talking, when other guy were talking, he'd go something like this. Well, it was a good ball into the box, but it's a shame that Malcolm Stocksbridge weren't there to receive it. Yes, I totally agree. It was terrible that Michael Stocksbridge had already been tripped over further down the field by Roger Minelli. And yeah, he just kept clicking his pen while the other guy was trying to talk, which was most confuddlings. I want to take my glasses off, see if that helps that camera be able to focus. Or maybe it's just too dark. I don't know why it should... Oh, I don't know what I'm pressing here. Oh, these aren't good, are they? What's going on? Oh, there you go. We'll try that one. See if that's any better. I shouldn't really have lights. I shouldn't be allowed to have lights. Where did I get up to? Where did I get up to, you fine people? 15 minutes in. Mark says, is it chilly? You've got your cardi on. It's roasting in South Lincolnshire. Yeah, it's pretty warm here, to be honest, although I've just been eating ice cream. I don't know why. What's that got to do with anything? Oh, and Becky's here, and she says, well, hello there, fellow Chris Peeps. I'm glad you've joined on Facebook, Becky, because StreamYard keeps telling me that it can't connect to Facebook. And then I'm always worried that nobody's been able to watch it on Facebook. So thank you for joining and welcome. Yes. Oh, Simone is here. Hello over there. I have to shout like that to reach Simone because she's way, way, way down. She's pretty much as far down south as you can get before you get your feet wet. So thank you for joining, Simone. She says, I had too much dinner and my belly hurts. You shouldn't eat too much dinner unless you want to, and then in which case you should. I can't believe he sits there all night in a hat like that. Who are we talking to? Who are we talking about? Oh, Simon Easton's had too much dinner as well. We'll have to play that thing again now. Where is it? I've lost it already. You remind me, Simon, you don't get next time.
Dinner thief! Dinner thief! Dinner thief! He's up! Dinner thief!
So there you go. Stop pinching Ferks's dinners, Simon. It's unfriendly and unkempt, and I will not have you sullying the name of Simon by being such a dinner thief. So there you go. Dave the Crap Car Hunter is here, and he says, actually, he says this, doesn't he? No, this one. That's the same. That's the same on my screen. I don't know whether it's the same on your screen. Hello, Dave. Hope you are doing super well. And yes, looking forward to next Tuesday, so a week tomorrow, for the Smashing Pistons meetup, which I believe Dave is attending. And yes, I did do a little video on YouTube, but I didn't even consider for a second that people on YouTube on Facebook, never mind the Smashing Pistons Facebook group where I put all the meetup details. But I've put them in the description of the video on Facebook now. So the idea is we meet at the Royal Air Force Museum, Birmingham at 11. We spend a little bit of time there, and then some time between that and getting to the OK Diner at Derby at 5-ish, because it closes at 8 for some reason. Why would a food place close at 8? It makes no sense. It should be closing at 9 at least. What were I saying? Oh yeah, so we start off at the Royal Air Force Museum, Birmingham, and then in between we get to the diner for 5. But in between that, we'll spend some time in the museum. I know not everybody likes walking around looking at planes and stuff, and there might be people joining us after that aren't coming to the museum but want to join us later. So we'll arrange that closer to the time individually. It's about an hour's drive from the museum to the diner, so we need to set off from the museum at 4-ish. If we do end up staying there for 5 hours. 5 hours seems a long time to be at a museum, so we'll find something to do in between, even if it's just find somewhere to park up and get a cup of tea or something, or take photos, or do whatever. Yes, or go to a supermarket, Alex, which we could do on Tuesday instead if there's one in Derby. So we could do either. Yeah, and then it'll be a fun night, a fun day out. And I've got Wednesday off as well, so there'll be lots of fun, lots of recording, lots of giggles, I hope. And yeah, proper looking forward to it. Also, he says turning around looking at his wall planner just to make sure he's not making himself a fool again. Yeah, it's Festival of the Unexceptional this Saturday at Grimesthorpe Castle. So I'm going, Matt's going, Dave's going, Rob's going. I don't know if Adam's going. I can't remember whether we asked Adam. I think we did. So there's a few people going. So it'd be interesting to know if anybody else is heading off up there. I didn't go last year or the year before. But apparently it's quite a good day. Although it seems to be an early start. Oh, Harry, Becky's son is here. And he says he's hoping to join us all as soon as he passes his driving test. Yes, that'd be lovely. That'd be lovely to have you along. And thank you for joining. Have you got a test book yet, Harry? Says Alex. Stephen S. Paul is here and he says, evening English chat peoples and stuff. Good evening, Stephen S. Paul. I hope you are doing lovely this fine, glorious Monday. Harry, our boy, join us tonight. Hi, Harold. There you go. There we go. And look, Rob's here, so which means we have to do.
Well, hello there.
There he is. Well, hello there. I can't do it anymore. For some reason, I can't do that high voice anymore.
I think I've finally become a man. That'll be what it is. All this time I was just a young boy, but now I'm a man, and this is my real voice.
I can't even do that. The man who disagrees is here, and he says, "I disagree." Good. I'm glad you do. It's important to stay strong to your beliefs. The man who disagrees, although you will probably disagree. Hello to all in the chat, says Rob. Let's get into this. Hello to all in the chat. And Kamala Harris, who is surely watching. Exactly. If she's not, then she's not suitable for the job that she's just got, is she? Exactly. And then lots of people say, well, hello there to Rob. Becca says Matt is busy hunting birds. Well, I mean, it's a good job he's got them light rail thingies on. But yes, I think if any more occurrences happen like this, we're going to have to report him to the RSPCB. In fact, you should do an experiment. The next time he's up to our house, we should do an experiment because there's a not a bird sanctuary. What do they call them? When there's maybe it is bird sanctuary. When there's an area that you can't go into. Yeah, it must be bird sanctuary near us. I can't remember what it's called now. I had it in my mind like a few seconds ago. Anyway, and yeah, it'd be interesting to get Matt to drive close to there to see if any birds are attracted to his car, like a magnet. Like people like cars to be lady magnets. Well, maybe Matt's is a bird magnet. It's just slightly wrong. Just slightly wrong. Oh, God, itchy ear. Simon says, I've got 2 daughters who need their driving test booked. I'm guessing it will be a long wait. It was when Julie booked hers. And that was years ago. Yeah, it's not, I can't remember. I think when I booked mine, it was 6 months, and that was years and years and years ago. Dick says to Rob, I ponder the ideal delay between the well and the subsequent hello there. What do you recommend? This is a very good question. We hope Rob answers that. There, hello. Well, has anyone got any experience of commercial vehicle insurers? I got to renew for transit minibus. Any recommendations? I, for one, have zero experience with that, but hopefully someone in the chat will have insured. Oh, excuse me, a minibus before. Aha, Pingu is here. Greetings, Pingu. I hope you are extremely vibrant tonight, extremely vibrant, and I hope you've had a weekend that has filled your life with cake, hundreds and thousands toppings. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Can you imagine if you woke up one day and the whole world had been covered in icing and hundreds and thousands toppings, like a snow day, but with colour. Oh, that'd be nice. But because Pingu's here, let's play this one.
Asda everyday tissues. For when you need a tissue every day.
There you go. There you go. And Blakey says, "Butler, you work shyly about. Get that bus out. I'll get you, Butler." Stephen S. Paul says Pingu Concord and then eyes and penguins. Mark says, let's ponder this while holding my special wood. I'm feeling very smug. Oh, me too. Just severely cut back the out of control bamboo bushy thing in the tortoise enclosure whilst being attacked by 2 hyperactive torts. Well, very good. I'm glad I was holding my wood when I read that out, especially the bushy bit. Yes, tortoises can be a bit not aggressive. They like keep bumping into you all the time, don't they? My friend's got 4 of them. One of them's called Taco. I remember that. And I think there's one called Leela as well. I can't remember what the other ones are called. But Taco keeps tipping himself over like a fool. Maybe, Simon, your camera lens needs a clean. I think it's just because, 1, it's an old camera phone. And 2, it's because there's a light here. So it keeps trying to focus on that rather than my beautiful face. If I try turning that off, it might stop doing it. Or maybe it's because there's not enough light in the room generally. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not really that fussed, to be honest. As long as you guys can see me. Maybe if I'm more in the middle. Oh, that's opposite way, that Simon. It's opposite way, isn't it? Yeah, maybe if I'm more in the middle, maybe that'll do it. Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. Have you got your Trump ear protector on tonight? I haven't. I wish I had thought of that, actually, the Pingu. I wish I'd thought of that. Greg Anderson is here. He says, "Good evening from one of the Andersons. T'other half is en route." Very good. Very good. Happy to have you along. I've been talking for nearly 28 minutes. So maybe I should at some point get his quizzing started. Dave Smith is here. He says, "Hello." And I say, "Hello." Back. I'm so excited about next week's meet. I'm glad you are, Alex. So am I. So am I. It's going to be a delightful explosion of what's nice but not messy. Crumpets are nice and not messy, which I think might be an apt time. What do you reckon, Alex? Alex, type in the comments crumpets if you want me to press the special button. Rob says to Dick Dastardly, "I would say 1 full second is ideal, unless you are delivering news of great gravity, in which case 2 to 3 accompanied by a frown." Oh, right. My eyebrows don't move up, so when they look down. So, well, hello there. Does that have enough gravity? Gravitas? Ooh. What about this one? Well, hello there. That one have too much gravity, do we think? "I'm going to Grimesthorpe," says Simon. And then he says, "Oh, yeah, because, yes, this is one problem I noticed, Simon. Grimesthorpe, and Grimesthorpe are all spelled slightly differently." Well, I hope I get to the right one. Mark says, "Festival Unexceptional is excellent and not far from me, but got family golden wedding on Saturday. That's a shame. Maybe they should celebrate it at Festival Unexceptional." "My phone's hot," says Matt. because if you didn't realise, not only does Matt like bad boys, but he also likes technological devices that fit in his pocket. And when he says hot, I think he means like, oof, that's hot, like that kind of hot. Back of the net, that kind of thing. Hello, I've just pulled up at home. We don't need to know that, Matt. We don't need to know that. Too much information. I agree with the man who disagrees, says Stephen S. Paul. And Alex says, Matt, you need to get out more if you think your phone is hot. Maybe his phone is hot. Maybe his phone's like a life-size animatronic model of, I don't know who's supposed to be fit and hot now these days. I can't think of any actresses' names. Oh, God, I'm terrible. Gwen Stefani. We'll go for Gwen Stefani. I know she's not an actress. I was trying to think of somebody that I've seen in a film recently, and I can't think of any names. Kirsten Stewart. Is she hot there? She just does this a lot. Well, at least that's what she did in Twilight films. Yeah. Has it been stolen, says Mark? That is a very good question. Well, hello there to Beers and Moobs. Beers and Moobs. Very good. Hello, everyone who's just arrived, and everyone who's been here a while, and everyone else too. So, do you mean everyone else in the chat, or do you mean everyone else in the universe? What's going on here? Why is my mouse moving really slow all of a sudden? Oh, crikey. Hang on. What's happened? What have I done? Oh, God. 2 seconds while I spend about 1 million years getting me mouse pointer to move at the right speed. Oh, God, that's better. I don't know what I pressed on this to make it do that. That was very strange. Yes, Don Simon, I've had my fill of cake over the weekend as my daughter is a little baker. Oh, you'll have to remind her to make a cake next time. Next time I come down south. Crikey, we've got loads of comments here, and I've just seen Alex shout crumpets and also Harry shout crumpets. So let me get rid of that comment from Pingu. All right, let me find my crumpets thing. Where are we? Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, may your hearts be filled with warmth, joy at the next video you're about to witness. And when I say witness, I do mean witness, because just watching something, you haven't got your glasses on, Simon, stop it. Just watching something is just an intake of data into your eyes. That's all it is. It's just an intake of data into your eyes. But when you witness something, it provides you with a profound change to your psyche, and that affects your not only your future decisions, but other people who's involved with your life's future decisions and the path their life is on. A bit like Loki. If you watch Loki with the different timelines, different decisions branch off into different timelines. But once you've witnessed this video, this masterpiece, this collaboration between myself and Alex, you will, I mean, it's mostly Alex, to be honest. I'm just dressing the beginning and ends up and pissing about a bit. But once you've witnessed this, you will be you'll be on another plane of consciousness. This sort of like Make America Great Again. Who's that guy that got heckled loads? Reform UK. I don't know. What's his name? I can't remember what his name is. I made a video with him calling him a turd. Oh, Nigel Farage. We'll keep politics out of this one. I'm just saying Nigel Farage. And then what's the top one? And then this higher plane of consciousness, like, I don't know, crunching up cornflakes as opposed to Weetabix or whatever. But your brain is going to be on a higher plane of consciousness when we get to when you've watched this. So I'll stop prattling on now. Sit down, get comfortable. Make sure you're not on anything loose, because you might feel a bit dizzy after experiencing the full effect of this next video. Enjoy.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
This has been a broadcast on behalf of the This Is Not a Crumpet organisation of Great Britain. Remember, if it's not a crumpet, it's a pikelet. And if it's not a pikelet, it's probably a crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
There you go. Pikelets are not crumpets. And thank you to Alex. We now know the difference. We know the difference. If it's little, it's a pikelet.
If it's bigger, it's a crumpet.
There you go. Right, so let's grabble into, and grabble's and obviously a real word. Because why wouldn't grabble be a real word? We've got 2 quizzes. Well, we've actually got 3 quizzes, but we've got 2 that I'm going to pick tonight now then. What is it? Oh, it's 20 to 9. Let's go for the full fat quiz. Full fat quiz. Come on, guys. So this one's going to be 30 questions. I'm sure some of you will like it. I'm sure at least 2 of you will like it, and that's Alex and Simone. So that's at least 2 of you will like it. Classic mode. So we're not doing teams this time. And I'll share the screen as soon as it's done a doobray that it should have done. Here we go. And I'll try and remember to read some names out as well this time. So where did we get up to with the commentioses? We've got loads of tortoises here, or tortai in the desert. They're everywhere in a variety of colours. Oh, what was that film that we watched? Or it's a series? Udge. Oh man, what were it? Or it Breaking Bad? Somebody got the head chopped off and put on a tortoise. And this tortoise were walking around with someone's head on it, but I can't remember if it were. So I don't remember in original Breaking, or maybe it was the original Breaking Bad series. Anyway, I hope that doesn't happen. I think mine was under 500, but everything's gone up. Like, oh, he's talking about transit insurance. I'm looking forward to it, says Becky. We may have to bring our HS up though. I know it's pants. But I'm too poorly to make the journey in the ZT. Just don't disown us, please. What's the HS? I don't know what that is. But whichever car it is, it's fine. Yeah, I'm still not sure which car I'm taking. Because what I thought was wrong with the windscreen washer on the ZS is not wrong with the windscreen washer. And now I've figured out what is wrong with it. Well, I might be able to get relays in time. Yeah, I don't know which car I'll be in. Oh, so Matt has had his Streetwise remapped. Now, does that mean I've got to review it for a 3rd time now, Matt? Do you think there will be hordes of angry folk turning up at Crimesthorpe Castle, expected to see brass bands only to be confronted by piles of rust? Probably. Tommy Hanlon is here and he says, "Evening, Simon, and hello, everyone." Well, he says, "Hello, everybody." I'm just paraphrasing. Hello, Tommy. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining us. I waited to see my wife's face when we get there. Is she not going to be impressed by? Well, to be honest, there's quite a variety, isn't there, nowadays? Overheated mouse syndrome. No idea. I've never had the opportunity to overheat a mouse. I'm not allowed to take Hope to photo. Smashing Pistons, Bees and Bangs is it because she's on an Earth 5 plate or because she's not unexceptional? Well, you can, because there's two lots of tickets. There's pre 2003 and post 2004, which strictly speaking means if your car's 2003 or 4, you can't take it. But any younger or any older, you can. She thinks we're going to a castle. Oops. And after cauliflower burger gate as well. Dooby-dooby-doo. I'm just looking through the comments. I prefer pikelets, says Sam. Very interesting, Sam. And what makes you prefer pikelets over crumpets? It's not a crumpet, says a judge. Exactly. Pikelets are better for the waistline. Now, I can imagine, because they're like half the thickness of a crumpet. Excuse us while we debate these important issues. But that means you've got less chance of getting a crusty top and a soft bottom. Because to me, that's like the ideal situation, isn't it? Crusty top, soft bottom. You mean English muffin? Completely different to an English muffin. Completely different. Some like it hot, some like it chilly, but only rude people are thinking of tambourines. Arun parking. What do you do? I've only just got here. I do stuff. What do you do? Well, what were you doing before you only just got here? That was a masterpiece of a video, says a judge. Thank you so much for sharing this magical moment. You nutters. Lady Nancy Astor died at Grimesthorpe Castle. The first lady MP, as well as other things. There you go. Mark's full of magical knowledge. Unfortunately, he'll not be there to fill it out. Arun has figured it out now. Whatever it is that you were trying to figure out, or they were trying to figure out, they figured it out. So we're all right. We're all right there. I see. Thank you, Ujud. So, yeah, sorry, it's a quiz. So as Ujud says, you just need to go to kahoot.it, put this pin number in that's up here, and then you can join in the quiz. And Alex says hi, Harun, and then Harun says hello. And then Ujja says, good, happy you got in, Harun. Don't hang your head in shame, Becky. Anything's cool for us. Anything's cool. Right, I'm gonna remember Becky's comment there, and we'll come back. What was it? 8:40. So I'll try and remember 8:40. So let's have a look at these names on this quiz. So we've got Crumpets, Purple Cat 56, Donald Duck Trump, whatever, Andersons, say no to pikelets. Say no to pikelets. Udge fan, Sarnie Snaffler, Triumph 1300, Camel A Harris, It's Not a Crumpet, and 7 Zark 7. So we've got 12 people all lined up to take part in this 70s music quiz. Let me just double check I've got everything right. Randomized order of questions, we'll put that on there. Yes, I've not played through these, so hopefully it's something evocative. I was hoping Simone would be on there. I hope she is, because I'm sure this will be right up her street. So let's crack on. What band has this logo? Oh my God. That's definitely the Arctic Monkeys, isn't it? Because they're from Sheffield and everybody loves them. Oh no, it's Pink Floyd. Arctic Monkeys, honestly. I'll tell you about Arctic Monkeys, shall I? We used to practice. We've had a couple of practice rooms, actually. I can't remember which one it were. I think it was Yellow Arch. We used to practice at a place called Yellow Arch, boink, when they did practice rooms. And quite often, sort of like at least 3 times a month in the adjoining room to us would be a band practicing. And they called themselves the Arctic Monkeys. And we were thinking, oh my God, they're horrible. Like, what dreary nonsense, jangling crap that is. And they went on to become one of the biggest bands from the area ever. So that just shows you how much we know about music. Right then, moving on to question 2, which is the second question in a series of 30. Which artist sang I Will Survive? Gloria Gaynor, Diana Ross, Ella Fitzgerald, or Nico? Oh, I think I know which one it is. It's not what I thought. I thought Diana Ross. See, I picked this because it didn't have loads of tunes on it and pictures. The other one I looked at seemed to have loads of questions. Were like, "What's this song?" But then the picture was the album cover and stuff. Moving on to question 3, which is third in the series of 30. What was the most popular song on Journey's album Infinity? I didn't realise Journey were that old. Wheel in the Sky. I wouldn't have had a clue on that one. But don't stop believing in me. Oh, look, that were a big change round, weren't it? Purple Cat 56 is at top. Donald Duck Trump is second. Sardi Snaffler's third. Andersons are still fourth. And Triumph 1300's moved up. What a switch around. Moving on to question 4. There ain't no mountain high enough. You may know the song, but who sang this song? It's got to be Diana Ross. It's not Bon Jovi. Yeah, I knew it. I don't know who Fleet Foxes are or the XX. Maybe they're younger than I'd be. No, maybe they're too. I'm too old for them, but probably not because this is 70s. So I've never heard of them. Question 5. Which band sang Smoke on the Water? Oh, come on. Yeah, obvious. It's obvious, this one. Oh, it seems to be troubling someone. It's Deep Purple. Do. You know how to play this. What is one of the Eagles' most popular songs? One of These Nights, In the City, Outlaw Man, or Hotel California? What is one of the Eagles' most... I assume he's saying which is the most popular song. Most famous song. It's easy if you think about it. They don't look happy to be having the photo taken, do they, really? That reminds me of our band photos from back in the day. Look, this person's obviously freezing to death, and they'd rather just be somewhere else. Don't blame him. Right then, 6 questions. What I might do when we get to 15, we might have a little pause for 2 minutes while I go downstairs and get a drink and then come back up. When we do a mid-quiz rundown. Which band formed in 1971 and released Dream On in 1977? Dream On. Now I know all them bands, and there's only one from the 70s. No change. Moving on to question 8. Which band sings Behind Blue Eyes? I have no idea. I mean, I'm guessing, yeah, that's the one I'd have guessed. Because that was the most 70s one there. I don't know any of the other ones. Oh, bit of a change. Moving on to question 9. Who also sang Bad Company? There is 2 correct answers. I don't understand the question. Five Finger Death Punch and Bad Company both sang the song Bad Company. Okay. Five Finger Death Punch. Cool name. Don't really like the band. Question 10. Which band influenced other bands such as Aerosmith and Queen? Well, this is easy. That was an inconvenient time to drink. Obviously, the Led of Zeppelins. No change in the top 5 there. Moving on to question 11. Who is the Dancing Queen? Which band sang this song? That's an ABBA song. I'm sure that's not how you spell leopard with the band. Could be completely wrong at that. I've never really paid attention. Moving on to question 12. As I say, when we get to question 15 or after question 15, I'll do a rundown and then we'll have like a minute break or something while I go and fetch a drink. Blame It on the Boogie. Michael Jackson was in this band. Ooh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? There you go. Oh, Pearl Jam. Someone put Pearl Jam. That'd be a funny mashup, wouldn't it? Eddie Vedder versus Michael Jackson. Moving on to question 13. Oh, that's 19, isn't it? No, 19. Sweet Home of Alabama. Who sang this song? Leonard Skinner. Smashing Pumpkins, Panic at the Disco, Blink 182. None of them are 70s. Moving on to question 14. Nearly halfway through. Which band does this logo belong to? What a rubbish logo if you think about it. It's another one of them things where you look at them and you think, that's terrible. I could have drawn that. Yet somebody will have made that famous. Yeah, Rolling Stones. Everybody got that right. Right, we'll go through question 15, then I'll do a rundown and we'll have a couple of minutes break while I go and fetch a drink. I'm sure I've mentioned that like 18 times. Caught in the Landslide, Escaped from Reality. Which song / artist or band is this from? It is indeed from the Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. So the score so far, we've got Purple Cat 56, Sarnie Snaffler, It's Not Crumpet, Andersons, and Triumph 1300. 5 players have reached an answer streak of 6. So this is quite a good quiz then, because not everybody's getting, well, nobody's getting them all right, are they? So that's quite good. So as I say, we'll have a couple of minutes a couple of minutes break while I go and get a drink. What can we do for a couple of minutes? Should we put some music on? Let's have a look, see what we've got. Let's put this one on for a bit. There we go. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't worry, I'm here. I don't know how long we've been playing that music for. It didn't tell me anywhere. Yeah, we stopped it now anyway. So let's have a look. Where we get up to. Let's go through a few comments, just while everybody realizes that I'm back. Matt says, "I've got a my clip. I've got a pie clip for emotional support animal. When I get told it's ridiculous, I asked right, Simon, start again. I've got a pie clip for an emotional support animal. When I get told it's ridiculous and asked how I could attempt to get away with that, I replied, it's my crumb pet. I'm not sure whether to applaud the audacity with that one or to applaud because it took me so long to actually get to it. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain on that. What I'll do though, Matt, is I'll reward you. I'll reward you for I will reward you for coming up with the audacity to do that by showing you my little slinky. I'll show you my little slinky. Look, I've got a little slinky. Oh, it's only small. He's not very good to use as a slinky, to be honest. Like, because he's so small, there's not enough weight. There's not enough weight in it for the strength of the metal. It needs to be weaker or longer. You're always better having a long slinky. It's a third review. He's probably required now, says Matt. Yeah, probably. I like it all crispy, says Alex. So she doesn't like a crispy top and a soft bottom. She likes a full-on crispy experience. Fellow Anderson has arrived. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello at a run. I think we've met before. Do you have a Triumph? And a run says, yeah, 1300. Have I seen you on Alex's videos? Or an Alex, a video of Alex's. I'm sure I have seen. I'm sure I've seen you on YouTube. It's okay. Let's start again. It's okay, Becky, says Rob. I'll be coming in something German. Well, what car are you bringing there, Rob? The AI named me Purple Cat on the quiz. I had picked Bobby. Matt says, hello all, old and new. A big fat welcome to all of you. Oh, he's coming up with rhymes, which reminds me, Matt, do you want me to come up with rhymes for the other bits by pinching things off the chat and stuff? Because then we can hopefully do a bit of that, finishing that song off. I thought it was 1973 Top Gear song. I'm back, says Simone. Oh, we're halfway through a 70s music quiz, Simone. You can still join in. You'll just not get full points, but you'll have the honor of playing. You just have to still go to Kahoot.it, put the PIN number in, and you pick a name. I'm Purple Cat, and I've got all of them right. Oh, well, there you go then. Wonder why it's coming up with. Maybe it's just giving me a stat rather than an exciting stat. Time for a pee break, exactly. I'm still rubbish, says Dave Smith. Michael Jackson loves jamming with his pearls. Alex says, I'm enjoying myself. Well, stop it. We're supposed to be doing a quiz. How is Peggy the Allegro? A run says to Alex. I'm rolling a cigarette and lighting a joss stick. Joss sticks are very underrated. I like lighting incense sticks. I like the aroma, and I like the well, just the feeling of having a tiny fire, just a tiny fire. And Peggy the Allegro is dirty, apparently. I thought I'd see if the questions were easier if I watched on Facebook instead of YouTube. Well, I don't know if that makes a difference, Matt, but hopefully it does. Right, let's get on. So we'll remember 8:58, and we'll get on with the quiz. So everybody ready? Let's move on to question 16. Who sang Stand By Me? His mouth's quite small. In fact, John Lennon's face is quite small altogether, isn't it, really? I never noticed that before. He's got quite a small face. Maybe he should have been in the Small Faces instead of the Beatles. Oh, bit of a change there. Moving on to question 17. Who sings Detroit Rock City? Oh, I think I know what that is. Yeah, I do know it is now. These questions are very silly. Have we got any Kiss fans in the chat? Be interesting to know. Moving on to question. No, I'm not moving on to question 18 yet at all. I'm just doing that. So Purple Cat 56 still in front. It's not Crumpet second. Anderson's third. Arun's moved up to fourth with Triumph 1300, and Sarnie Snaffler still has moved down to fifth. Moving on to question 18. Play the piano with a great man named. What? I don't get the question. But I know what the answer is just by looking at the other answers. Billy Joel. Saxon are one of them bands that have been doing their farewell tour for about 20 years. When I first started doing music, and we used to go to, me and mate Rob used to go to music clubs all the time. Saxon were one of them bands that you used to see in same tour all the time. They used to be constantly touring, and literally every 5 years, or at least every 5 years, they'd be doing final Saxon tour, and then next 5 years, there'll be another one, and it's just a different member playing bass or something. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Oh, Kamel A. Harris moved up. Moving on to question 19. Which band sang Go Your Own Way? Fleetwood Mac. If I could ever be in a band, like back in history, it'd be Fleetwood Mac. I think they got quite a lot of cool stuff going on. Apart from obviously the interpersonal relationships and breakups, but musically they've got quite a lot of interesting stuff going on. No change in the running order. Moving on to question 20, which is the 20th question in a series of 30. Who needs a cape when you can have a hero? Which artist sang Heroes? Unpopular opinion. I believe David Bowie's very overrated. I think it's like a lot of these I wouldn't say a lot of these bands, but I'd say musical acts is once they get a bit of money behind them, once it becomes a business rather than a hobby, or once it becomes a successful business rather than a hobby, I think you get a lot of promotion, which kind of muddies the waters on if they deserve the hype or not. Because obviously record companies and stuff will always hype them up. Look, I've got a little mount. Best to have a little mount on you. Question 21. Which band released Cold as Ice in 1977? Oh, I love that song. There you go, Foreigner. I completely forgot Audioslave existed until I just saw that. Incubus. I'm digressing again here. Gives you a chance to write stuff in the comments about what I'm talking about, really. Incubus, one amazing album called A Crow Left of the Murder. Megalomaniac is one of the best, would you call it? It's not metal. Yeah, maybe hard rock. I don't know what genre you'd call it. One of the best tracks of that genre. It's about 20 years old now. For a long time, it's an amazing album. That the whole album's really good. Talk Show on Mute is a good track as well. Pistola, that's good. Beastie Boys, another excellent band. This caught my eye though. Why has he got a gun sticking out of his belt? Why is he doing that? What's that all about? I'm very confused. But that's it. That's it. Atypical That's an atypical record company promotion photo shoot, that, isn't it? Very funny. Cheesy. Cheesy like peas. Cheesy peas. Alex, I'm going to say something to you, and I want you into the comments to put yay or nay, but don't reference what it is I've asked you, and see if I can remember. Cheese on a pikelet. We'll give Alex a few seconds just to put her response there. People are doing quite well at this quiz. We had 21 questions, and the top person's got 19,000, which is pretty close to top scorings. Right, moving on to question 22. Which band released YMCA? The Village People. These are getting a bit silly now, some of these. Pink's not a band. Red Rising Sun, never heard of them. Or them. So I'm pretty sure most of these aren't from the 70s. Pink, anyway. Ugh. Who sang Born to Run? I know who that is already. What I won't give for that guitar. Has it been modded? I think it has been modded. I didn't realise that. I think. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. Looks like it's got this front pickup under the strings there is called a lipstick pickup. That's a standard. This guitar's a Telecaster. That's a standard Telecaster trait. And then the saddle pickup being at an angle, that's another standard Telecaster trait. That's why you get a bit of a twangy sound out of them, because the high strings are being picked up closer to the saddle, which gives you more of a twang. But there, it looks like there's something else in the middle. I wonder if that's an acoustic pickup. Interesting. Stop guitar nerding, Simon. Get on with quiz. No change there. Moving on to question 24. Beginning to regret wearing a woolen hat all night now. Sweet Caroline Bump Bamboo. Of course, this song is now the chosen England scoring a goal song, isn't it? Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Still no change. It's getting a bit predictable now. Come on, guys. Some people get stuff wrong. What sings Two Tickets to Paradise, or should be who sings Two Tickets to Paradise? Oh, I have no idea. But I thought it was a 70s one, so I'd assume it's Aerosmith. Eddie Money, never heard of him. Eddie Money. Oh, there we go. We got some change. So Say No to Pikelets has appeared. What's the first song to play on Saturday Night Fever? Never watched it, but I'm guessing it's Staying Alive. Why is there a B there? What? Somebody tell me the relevance for having a B. Oh, the Bee Gees. Oh, dear. How deep is your love? That's a very personal question. I'd kindly refrain from asking that sort of thing on my live stream. Thank you very much. Moving on to question 27. Oh, we're not far from end now. I wonder who sang the song Superstition. Someone's blatantly given up on this quiz at this point, haven't they? Stevie Wonder. Was it Stevie Wonder, who was around in the 70s AC/DC, who was possibly around in the 70s, actually. Weezer, who were not around in the 70s, or Green Day, who were not around in the 70s. Has anybody seen I think it's a Volkswagen advert for the Volkswagen Golf, and they're showing the early, like the first Mark 1. They're doing the thing that they seem to do every 10 years. They have an advert where it's got a Mark 1 Golf, and then it just keeps progressing through the ages of Golfs until someone's driving a brand new one. And they've put Green Day's what's the song called? Oh, I can't remember what the song's called. Put a Green Day track on, but that's not from the 70s, or it's from the 90s. So what are they trying to? It seems a weird choice of song. 4 of These Bugs is the name of the band. Can you guess it? I'm wondering if whoever's done this quiz has used the AI feature. The Beatles. Oh no, my pink glitter's coming off my cup. Look, my pink glitter. Because you can set up a question, and you can use AI to fill in the answer. So I'm wondering whether somebody's picked AI, and it's not clever enough to pick up on the fact that they're from different decades. Question 29, the penultimate question. Who sang I'm Still Standing? It wasn't me. Elton John. Nightwish, I'd forgot they existed as well. So, a rundown before the final question. We've got Purple Cat 56 leading. Anderson's a second. They made the way up there. It's Not a Crumpet, third, moving the way up. Triumph 1300, still fourth. And Say No to Pickle. I keep wanting to say Pickles. Pikelets is fifth. Now then, I think Purple Cat 56 has run away with it. And I think Anderson's a solid second. I don't think they can be caught either. But third and fourth can move, so you've got a chance to run to get up to third. And I think fifth can't get any higher, but they might be able to be overtaken by people lower. I don't know. So here we are.
We're moving on to the final question. Who will be triumphant and who will be the losers in this epic battle of possibly 70s music knowledge? Let's find out when I click this button over here. Click.
Who launched their solo career in 1970? Bill Bailey. It's old Billy Bailey. Bill Bailey's a really good musician. Michael Jackson, it is. Yes, Bill Bailey's a very good metal musician. He did a tour where he basically did a tour with his band. It was like a musical thing. And he was the first person I saw that was using... I can't remember. I think it must have been a Korg pedal, where you can basically play a guitar chord into the effects pedal. The effects pedal works out which chord you're playing and can play an accompaniment to it. So I think he had it set up on strings. So we're doing Stairway to Heaven with string accompaniment. It was very good. It was the first time I saw anybody using one of them. And now you can do it with loads of stuff. So in third place, we have It's Not Crumpet. Well done, It's Not Crumpet. In second place, we have Andersons. Well done, the Andersons. Which means, predictably, in first place, we have Purple Cat 56. There you go. And then we've got Tran 1300, so Run stayed fourth, and then we've just gone now. I can't see it now. It's gone. There we go. Brilliant. Right, let's stop sharing that then. So how did you find that one? It was a bit longer than normal, but I thought it might be a good choice of subject. Since a lot of you lovely people like the 70s. I feel like I'm in an elevator on holiday. Do you often holiday in elevators? Is this something I've missed out on? Is this some sort of subculture? What could you call it? Elevator core, where you book some time off work, and you basically just tour a community, a city. Probably best cities, aren't you? I can't imagine there's many elevators in country villages. You pick a city. You go and find a city. You book a hotel, probably one of them Premier Inns or a Holiday Inn or something like that in the centre. Pick out on your map all the buildings that have got elevators and just go and tour the elevators. Maybe that's something Norman should do. Maybe Norman should do an elevator tour. Sounds interesting now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your elevator holiday. Hope it made you feel uplifted. Hey, not as dirty as my tribe says I run. Get him cleaned. Got coolant sprayed all over it. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's no worse getting sprayed coolant all over you. I swapped platforms, says Matt, and he buggered off. What are we talking about now? Oh, I swapped platforms and he buggered. Oh, I see. That was when I went for a break. I was worried I'd made him disappear into the voids of the internet. Well, there we go. A bird has plopped on Peggy. A bird has plopped on Peggy. I'm driving my dad's VW boring TDI. I've been looking at replacements for the Civic, and one of the replacements I've got penned down in my short list of 3 has a Volkswagen diesel engine, but it is not a Volkswagen. He's not back, nor is he Beethoven. He's Simon Jeffries. That is correct, Matt. That is correct. Joseph Lloyd would hate it because it's a turbo diesel. The fuel of Satan. I reckon it is, actually. That's quite a good sticker. I might stick one of them on my ZS. Simone says, I had to pay more to my car insurance company today. I underestimated my mileage. I've never been in that situation. It's an awkward one, isn't it? If you think that's bad, you should hear my joke about the car pet. I don't want to, but I probably will. Will you get try and fixed soon, Aaron? Yeah. Oh, is it broken? It's working, but I'm not using it as a daily anymore. I think I'd quite happily use an old car as a daily. But my journey to work's pretty much standstill traffic if I go in the wrong time, and it's older cars don't like standing still, do they? Drove it today. Dave Smith says mini slinky or tapeworm slinky. Even blooming corrected again. Ooh, missus. Jack's just entered the room with sleepy eyes. So cute. Oh, you mean downstairs? Judge watches my streams from our dining room, which is her office. And it appears Jack has just made an appearance. And then Simone says, hi, Judge. Gaz on a Trike is here. Greetings, Gaz on a Trike. What can we celebrate Gaz on a Trike appearing with? Here you go. You can have a close-up of good old Tony. There he is. The camera don't like focusing on Tony either, does it? There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe. Go home, phone your camera, your phone. You're drunk. There we go. Anyway, that's Tony sat in his Mazda ashtray. It makes sense diesel being the fuel of Satan. Stan, according to spell check, all that hellfire about someone could get hurt with petrol. That's true. That is true, Gaz. That is a very good point. Sam says they've got thicker. Oh, they've got thicker. Right, we're back to crumpets. I'm not enjoying the thicker crumpet at the moment because the outside burns and the inside does nothing. It's like eating dough. I've cut them out of my diet. Well, we've got the world's worst toaster normally, but it seems to be good at crumpets. It takes forever to toast anything. So I think that's probably a good thing for the crumpets because I think obviously it'd warm it up more before it toasted the outside. So maybe we've got the perfect crumpet toaster, but the world's worst actual bread toaster because it dries it out before it's toasted it. I like a kiss, but only from Remy. Oh, ain't Alex sweet? Dave Smith says Saxon, Saxon, Saxon. And then denim and leather. My friend is Fleetwood Mac on 8-track. They're a great band, Fleetwood Mac. They did loads of really cool stuff. Alex clicked the wrong one. That's always what happens. Sam says, Simon, have you seen the David Bowie statue in Aylesbury? I've not. If not, then Robert has got some explaining to do. It's our best attraction. To be honest, Sam, I've only ever been through actual Aylesbury twice, and that's when I was driving in. And don't think I went through the centre when I was driving back out. But that is a good point, actually. There has been rumours that I will actually stay over in Aylesbury, Airbnb or something one day, so we can get more stuff done and go out for a drink or something after at night. So we'll have to do that. Right, Udge has been on about visiting as well. Matt says David Bowie has links to Aylesbury Mafia. Yay for me, always yay for cheese. Oh, and that's Alex saying nay. So Alex would not do cheese on a pikelet. Yes, I think we need to try this one. That is true, but I prefer sweet pikeys. Unless it's with ice cream or cake. Hang on, what are we on about? Oh, yeah. Had a heated argument with an atheist earlier. Right, before I'm going to cover it up. Before I even read the rest of this, I can guarantee it's going to be some sort of pun. Are we all ready? Have we all sat down, taken stock of ourselves, and are ready to listen to what comes up? I mean, you might have already read it. I'm preparing myself. I think I might be building it up too much. Let's see what happens. Had a heated argument with an atheist earlier. I just can't understand why he won't accept cheeses exist. That is quite good, actually. What can we congratulate or celebrate that with? Let's have a look. Here we go. There you go. That's your prize there, Matt, for that cheesy joke. Udgy says, I was so close to winning 11th. That's last. I feel like Lando Norris. Oh, that was a difficult watch, wasn't it? To be honest, if I were Lando Norris, I'd have said, screw you guys. I'm taking the win. Because he were blatantly faster than Oscar. He was blatantly faster than Oscar. Even if he'd not done the undercut bit, he had more pace. But I wonder what was said to him that wasn't broadcast, because there was his race engineer. At one point said, I'm only trying to help, or something like that. And I feel that maybe what happened is someone higher up reminded him of something that made him think, yeah, maybe I should just let Oscar pass. To be honest, I'd have waited till last lap and then done it. I think we can. Oscar's a really good driver, but I want Lando to be the dominant force at McLaren. It was obviously a tool. I don't know what that was about. Tool, another good band. And Barry's here. He says, I am here. Sorry for being late. That is perfectly fine, Barry. We've been going on some sort of mad musical adventure this evening. Taylor Swift and her 13-minute flights. I don't know anything about Taylor Swift. Do you get the heebie-jeebies? Hey! Sometimes. When I was a boy, crumpets were often called pikelets. This is our problem, Dick. This is our problem. Pikelets are different to crumpets, but my nan used to call crumpets pikelets. But we've seen from Alex's video that there is a difference. In fact, we're going to put it on again. We're going to put it on again for those folks that weren't here. Also, I'll put this on again. I'll put a different thing on again as well.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
This has been a broadcast on behalf of the This Is Not a Crumpet organisation of Great Britain. Remember, if it's not a crumpet, it's a pikelet. And if it's not a pikelet, it's probably a crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
Tennessee. He's up.
There you go. Proof that crumpets aren't pikelets and that Simon is a dinner thief. Rob says to Sam, I disagree. I disagree, I do. I think the homeless guy at Berryfields lay-by is our best attraction. Nay, an institution, I tells you. An institution, I tells you, young Sam. And you should heed my advice because I am older and somewhat wiser. That's exactly what Rob said. Yes, I've seen the Progressing Through the Ages of Golf's advert. Thing is, each golf looks worse than the one before. That is kind of true. I liked the Mark 1. I thought the Mark 2 was the best one. Mark 3's went bleh, 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 bleh. I think the latest one looks all right, but it's not really a golf anymore, is it? Good old Melvin, says Sam. So this homeless guy has a name. In fact, let me just address that. Obviously, he has a name. Everybody's got a name. What I meant more was this homeless guy, people know his name. Hope hasn't been pooped on since the bird incident on the slip road. This is kind of like... Matt's not friends with the bird population. Aaron says that's an 80s song. I'm not sure what we were discussing at that point. Matt says hello to Dick Dastardly. Oh, Arun says, I'm still standing. Was it an 80s song? I do not challenge your knowledge because I am good at remembering completely pointless phrases or passages from songs, but terrible at remembering the actual date that they came out. Was it Joe Biden saying I'm still standing? Hello, Jack. You okay? Jack's decided to enter the room and just stare at me, so there we go. Right, let's skim through these comments. Blooming out, there's loads of them. It's like you've been talking to each other or something. I've just won the shittiest quiz ever, says Dave Smith. I thought Michael Jackson was still part of the Jackson 5 in 1970. Arun needs to do a quiz because he's obviously knowledgeable. Bill Bailey did a travel show on Channel 4 a few weeks / months ago. He did. That was quite a while ago, actually. I think that was a few months ago. He's also done a wildlife thing, which is, I don't know, it's not really my thing. Stick to comedy. There needs to be some serious smashing of the like button. Thank you, Rob, for suggesting that people smash the like button. For you non-YouTuber people, basically, the more people like something, it's just another tick on the algorithm to try and promote videos. To be honest, I'm not entirely certain how if live videos ever fit into the promotion thing. Yeah, I'm not sure how they fit into the whole promotion demographic, but if you can click the like button, that would be great. And also, there you go. So yes, memberships are also available. I thought the quiz was fun. Thank you, Alex. I didn't do it, but I'm glad my choice of quiz has made you happy. Oh, hang on. This might be a part 2. So there needs to be some serious smashing of the like button, or else you will be melted down and turned into a David Bowie statue. What's David Bowie got to do with Aylesbury, by the way? I might be completely ignorant on this, but I just want to know. I know bugger all about 70s music. I do terrible in the car-based quizzes. I'm confused. The David Bowie statue is like a brass bull. I'm getting more and more concerned. I liked the quiz. Rate good, says Dick Dastardly. I'm good. I'm glad. I enjoyed this quiz because I knew some of the answers for a change. Good. Mark says, great quiz. Thank you. Or does Alex pretend to be an elevator? This could be the thing. Maybe she just making sure Jack's not under my chair. Maybe she sits there and does this, going down, but further than that, and then going up. Sorry, Jack, have I disturbed you? You okay? Really? Okay. I don't know what's up with him today. He's all perplexed. Cheers, Mark. I win a poo quiz and come last on a good quiz. Solid effort. We enjoyed that quiz. I'm glad people enjoy these sorts of things. I do need to sort of write my own again. That would be uplifting content, Simon. Yes, it would be indeed. No Joe Biden. No Joe Bidens, and they're coming to take me away. Haha, funny farm. Elevator holidays have their ups and downs. Well done, Becky. I love the way Aylesbury has hijacked Bowie as a local. He only did one gig here at the old Friars Club. Oh, Jack, don't even think about jumping up. I can just see my glass getting smashed here. Matt says an owl popped under hope. Bowie was born in the clock tower. He is as local as it gets. Bowie was Bowie was born in the clock tower. Rob, on your channel, not really bangers or much of a beard. Ooh, throwing down the shade there, Dave Smith. Don't forget the Ronnie Barker statue outside Waitrose. I guess it's really small, so I assume it's got a fence around it. So you don't want people tripping over it, do you? Tony does like a wankle. You're right, Alex. He does. He doesn't talk about that kind of thing, though. Not anymore. We all do, Alex keeps us sane, says Dave. Cheaper crumpets, says Becky, aren't as thick. That's the answer. See, I never realised there was so much detail. I knew it. I knew we were going to do that. Here he is. I don't think people want to see your bum on the internet, Jack. Come here. Sit here and behave your pants. Cheaper crumpets aren't as thick, says Becky. That's the answer. So, yeah, maybe I need to do some sort of crumpet comparison video. Maybe we'll do that with Alex when I come down to see her. Should be called an Airbnb as there's no breakfast. Matt did say this to me the other day. Yeah, if it's Airbnb, but I think some of them do give you breakfasty stuff. Airbnb, beards and bangers. I've booked an Airbnb for next week. Awesome stuff. You could do like in my primary school. Any good jerk might get us a stamp. After 10 stamps, he gets a sticker. What about once he's got 10 stickers? Then Barry says, hi, Simone. If I'd been Lando, I'd have told him to Foxtrot Oscar and won. Yeah, probably. That's what I'd have done. They had statue Beano characters in Dundee, I think it was. Why is there only 4 likes, says Alex. 14 on mine, says Matt. My grandma used to call her crumpet a muffin. What? What's going on? The whole world's gone mad. We need one video that I need to take upon myself to do. Do you want to be in it? Do you want to be in my crumpet video, Jack? He's thinking about it. To clarify the crumpet muffin situation. It's not a crumpet, exactly. Why do you fancy Lando more than Oscar? His smile. Sounds rude, Dave. What Alex is referring to is my grandpa used to call her crumpet a muffin. Is it just me, or is Lando a bit of a rum name? I've no idea. My nan's Irish, so all rude. Damn, that's fast editing. I didn't see what you said there, Matt. Sounds like Iron Man by Black Sabbath. You need to remix the not crumpet, add techno style. Funny you should say that, Simone. Alex will know what's going to be coming in the next few weeks. You finished? Thank you. I reckon crumpets were called pikelets in the 1970s. Gran used to toast them on an open coal fire. Ooh, very nice. My nan used to call them pikelets. And that would have been in the 80s. She also used to cook chips in a shallow frying pan. No, pizza. She used to put pizza in a little frying pan. I'm sure she did. They were nice. They were like biscuits, Jack. Yeah, like biscuits with cheese and tomato on them. You know them that you can get like a pack of 6 for 99 pence? It's all right. You just settle yourself down. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Pikelet looks like thin crumpets. Exactly. Simon has a drum and bass twerk remix. I don't know what that word's supposed to be. Adio. I have drum and bass remix. Oh, audio. Yes, there you go. I can't say audio because I'm Yorkshire and I say oh dear, and then Julie goes, "Yeah, oh dear," and then she does an impression of Yorkshire people by making me sound like a thick un. She does. I'll have to get her to do it on video one day. Shall we, Jack? Should we pick on Julie? Get her to do an impression of me? What? Oh, you're such a good little man tonight, aren't you? You're a goodly. Did somebody mention Tizer? Drinking Tizer makes you wiser, says Matt. Let's have a look. Let's see what a Tizer video does. Where's it gone? Oh, we're not going to do that one. We'll do this one instead. Hey, Rover people, why don't you phone a friend, have some fun, get out of your garage and stop repairing your head gasket. Call sexy young other people that you don't know right now on 0891 27 27. That's 0891 27 27 27. They don't have engine jam. Udjudge says, I'm surprised as members of this wonderful channel don't have a special crumpet emoji. Now this is true. I think when I set those up, I just found some random PNG files that I'd got. But I think I might be able to change them. I don't think I can add more than 5. I'll have to have a look into that. It's a good point. Well put, Udjudge. I've taken out more birds than avian flu this year, says Stickman or Matt. Grands and open coal flyers, not a good combination, bad buck, says Dave. When I was at school, I remember seeing an article. I can't remember what it were in. It must have been some of my friends, but my friend Daniel Walton, because he was into supernatural stuff, shared with me about spontaneous human combustion. I remember that being a talked about topic when I was at school, possibly not in class, but you never hear anything about spontaneous human combustion anymore, do you? My youngest son approves of your crumpet campaign, says Pingu, and he usually thinks everything is crap, so you have a new fan. Well, that's good. I'm glad someone appreciates our crumpeteering. There we go, Alex. That's a name for it. Crumpeteering. Can you still hear me? I'm miles away from microphone now. Jack sat on my knee. Hang on, we've already said that one. I'm not very musical, so I probably won't get the algorithm. Well done, Matt. Well done. And Simon rightly points out. Now Jack's gone to sit under a chair. Simon rightly points out that Matt's on good form tonight. He is indeed. Yes, Judge, says Matt. Definitely get stickers, or perhaps I should get them for not making jokes. Oh, I heard a meow, said Alex. He doesn't meow very often, to be honest, Jack. Until he's calling Cookie at like 2:30 in the morning. Dave Smith, his gran she was a pyromaniac, bless her. I like cheap crumpets. Hi, Jack, says Alex. Little crumpets are slightly thin, but half the price of Warburtons. Yeah, Asda do crumpets. They're not bad, actually. Blooming heck, Mark's like a master of history today. Went to Suffolk pub at the weekend, claim to fame, Elizabeth I, and visited over 500 years ago. Great memory. Who was the one that was kept imprisoned? Because she was kept imprisoned just outside Sheffield. I can't remember what they called it. called the place now, but that's still there. After 10 stickers, says the judge, you get a crumpet. All B&Bs have air, otherwise you will die. This is true. This is true. Unless you take your own air, Simone. I bet there is. I bet there is some underwater Airbnbs. I think Tony should be in your crumpet video. There is plans for a Tony video. I'm not going to say anything else, though. Dartford Grammar School have a whole building named after that person, Jagger Mickey Mouse, even though he was only there for a few days before being expelled. What an idiot. He's a musician. We're all idiots. Right, I'm off, literally, as I need a shower, as one, I stink too. Excuse me, I have to be up early to drive to Abergavenny early in the morning. Work, not car buying. Bless you, Rob. Well, thank you for joining, and it's been a laugh, and we will certainly catch up in a manly embrace on Saturday. Crumpetology. That's what it should be called. Crumpetology. Blooming heck. Right, where's me one note? Bear with, folks. Bear with. Crumpetology. Crumpetology. There we go. Like Scientology. I think the Pike joke deserves a stamp. Blooming heck, there's loads of comments here. Mark says to Pingu, my car is too old to be Mick Jagger's girlfriend. Yeah, that's a good thing. Did anybody watch the Bigger Than 90s video? And what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts? I think it was nice. I liked it. It was entertaining to watch. If I was being hypercritical, I'd say it needed to be shorter. If I was being less critical, I'd say it was worth a watch. It was worth the watch. Yes, get Udge on video. She knows she wants to. She'll not be on video. She would possibly run to being heard, but not actually seen. How are the elephants? Let's find out. Let's have a look. See how the elephants are. You are a dinner thief, Simon, and it will not be forgotten. Dick says, are those chat lines still a thing? I remember. When I was younger.
So much younger than today.
I'm trying to think how old I were. I must have been still at school, surely. There was a house. No, it's not the House of the Rising Sun. There was a house that was abandoned. Well, I say it was abandoned. I assume it was abandoned. It was empty, and they weren't a wrong crowd. They were just kids, but kids with a bit more bottle than me. And there was a couple of misadventures, should I say? But one of them was my mate Paul got a phone. Ugh. I don't know. Looking at the time, I remember thinking, I don't see what's interesting in this. but they enjoyed it. They got a phone. Oh, me things come off my mask. Oh, that's not good, is it? See ya. I'll have to fix that. They got a phone and they went to this house, and it's for some reason it still had an active phone line. So yeah, I don't remember. They were empty. And they snuck in and they somehow connected the phone up to the phone line and started ringing loads of premium rate numbers. And they thought it were massively amusing. And I'm thinking, well, we're sat here in pitch black at like whatever time at night it is, ringing premium rate numbers on someone else's phone line. I don't get the big idea. I don't get the full impact of this humor thing. I mean, at the time, I probably thought it were mildly funny because everybody else were pissing themselves. But looking back, I'm like, you were a bit daft. And then later, my mate and a couple of his other friends went and stripped all the light fittings and everything out of this house. So I can only assume that the people that owned it moved, and then when people moved in, there was literally no light switches or light fittings or anything in it anymore because somebody had gone in and stripped them all out. They also once found a motorbike, an off-road motorbike, which I assume somebody else had pinched and hidden in a bush in the woods. And they found it and they moved it to a different place. In fact, I think they took it back to Paul's mum's and started stripping it down for bits. So there was a deconstructed 250 Kawasaki trials bike, or an off-road bike, anyway, maybe not a trials bike, in his outhouse. And I think somebody found out about it. Oh, no, that were it. They were stripping it in the woods and bringing parts out. And while they were bringing some bits out one day, somebody must have found out about it and challenged him. And they're like, oh, we just found these bits in woods. They still had both wheels and handlebars or something. I don't. Crazy stuff. I never got. Although it's just saying that's made me think of something else, which I'll share in person, not on here. Where did we get up to? Udridge says to Dick Dastardly, if I show on videos, Simon will lose subscribers. Becky says, Matt the bird catcher extraordinaire. If only if he did catch birds, that'd be the weirdest thing. Sexy young Matt Hancock and his wandering hands. Give us a lift. Wrong whatever. The views will rocket up high. Need some beardless folk on screen. What are you trying to say, Alex? How do you know I don't have a beard, Alex? This is a good point. Udridge. No, I'm sure there will be more subscribers. There's only one way to find out. Ha ha! Hairy crumpet. Well, that's not very nice, is it, Alex? I thought you were my friend. Bigger than 90s. Well, he's lost weight and height since then. He is very small. I thought Steve was taller than that. I liked the video, said Dick. I wonder if anyone saw it who isn't from Project Nigel and what they made of it. Yeah. This is a good discussion to have on Tuesday. Oh, no, you better had hope I don't turn up at OK Diner. Udridge won't be there. Oh, no. No dinner is safe if you come, Simone. What did Simone say? I think, again, I'm missing stuff on chat. Gaz on a trike. Wait, did that elephant produce a dove from its arris? Oh, I don't know. Should we have a look and see? I don't recall that ever happening before. Keep a look out. See what happens. Bloody hell. Just have a look. Oh no, you're on floor. We're all right. Oh, close though, weren't it? It did look like it. Oh, Judge, says Pingu in a serious voice like this. Oh, Judge, can you please teach us some fun French words? Maybe audio clips for the correct pronunciation if you don't want to be on screen. Yes, oh, Judge. I mean, I have tried to get her to do some readings for my film noirs. So we shall see what happens there, Pingu. I like that idea, Pingu, says Dick. Oh, Judge, you're going to have to do stuff. I'm off to bed so tired and full of food by the sounds of it. Good night, Simone. Hope you have a lovely night's sleep, and thank you for joining. Whatever happened to doing things with gay abandon? That's very true. What did happen to? Can you not do things with gay abandon anymore? I quite often do plenty of things with gay abandon, and I'm not gay. I don't think I am anyway. French always sounds so seductive, Dick says. You should live with Juju, you'll soon change your mind. Or maybe a Smashing Pistons news report in French. Challenge accepted, Pingu. Challenge
Accepted!
I used to think I could speak French until I visited France. Exactly the same, Dick. Exactly the same. I enjoyed the video on Big in the 90s. Just making it. I enjoyed the video on Big in the 90s. I enjoyed the video on Big in the 90s. I don't understand that. Oh, hang on. What did Matt say? Maybe he's saying what his previous comment was just a joke, but I can't see what you said, Matt. Oh, Big in the 90s. Well, he's lost a lot of weight and height since then. Yes, there we go. Oh, Judge's French phrase of the week. That's quite a good idea, Pingu. I shall add that to OneNote. Well, it's 3 minutes past 10, which is quite late. But I did have another quiz lined up. So who wants to do another quiz and who wants to get off to bed? I'll let you guys be the deciding factor. This one's only 20 questions and it's iconic films trivia. Or we've got a 10 questions one. Fact or myth about old wives' tales. Becky's off to bed. I assume and Glyn as well. And Harry. Good night. Thank you for joining. It's been grand. Yeah, if people want to call it a night for now, that's cool because I can go downstairs and hello. I can go downstairs and make myself some toast. Perhaps Udge could teach us to pronounce French car names in a seductive way. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for not knowing what you were doing there, Dick. But that reminds me of this. I need to advertise. In fact, I'll call it a night now, but let me just advertise this. Oh, no, I'm sure I've uploaded it. Where is it? Bear with me. Here we go. In fact, I'll remove myself. So much the same format as the Alex one. But yes, he will be here because we're gonna not do the virtual thing. We'll try the in the same room thing. So that might be technically more challenging for me, is in just finding a place to put the camera where we can both of us can be seen, really. But we'll see if it works. So that'll be tomorrow. Alex, I'll send you a message separately about our next venture. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow at 8. So I'll need to set that up as soon as I finish this stream tonight. We were taught French by an Italian who couldn't speak English. I struggled with all three. Yeah, I think we were taught German by our French teacher, which was weird. Oh, and Greg Anderson has sent a lovely... Oh, there you go. It does show up. Super sticker. Thank you very much, Greg Anderson. You are all delightful human beings. And that'll be handy since I have literally just bought a washer wiper stalk for the MGZS before I figured out that isn't what I needed. I need relays, and to replace the relays in the... Is it called the body control unit, the BCU? So I need to get them ordered. I should have done this afternoon. Oh, so hopefully I can get them done soon as possible. Thank you very much for that. For that you can see my wood. There you go. This is my wood. I'm gutted. Mark will get to touch Tony. He won't. I don't think he'll want to touch Tony. Do you want me to bring Tony on Tuesday? We could do like a little Tony, a Tony travel vlog. Yeah, we'll do that. I had a fun German teacher and a horrible, miserable French teacher. Cool Beans, another great night quizzing. Thank you very much, the Andersons. You are honourably awesome. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that now so I can go and get something to eat and go to bed. Oh my God, yes, please. It would be like meeting a celebrity. You what, Tony? He says he's looking forward to it. He might even bring his ashtray. There you go. I need to go and see if there's something else to eat before I go to bed. Good night. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. We've managed to do over 2 hours without me even thinking that it was anywhere near that, which is crazy. Why have I got words of marks on my arms? I think I'd managed to change the washer bottle and pumps on the ZS yesterday, and they were working fine. I should have really checked that first, shouldn't I, before I spent hours trying to get the old one off. So, yes, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a wonderful week. Again, please join me tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock while I'll be speaking to Mark Parr from Mark on Motoring. And yes. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Maybe Steve Berry would like to test drive Jenny. I did think about that, Pingu. But Jenny could probably do with better brakes and maybe better clutch before I let Steve Berry anywhere near her. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that have got better 90s cars for him. So thank you again, everyone. Take care. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourselves. That's another thing that people seem to forget about, is being nice to themselves. I think we're going to have to use the same old outgoing video, unfortunately, until we get the new one sorted out. Or we could just play this.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
This has been a broadcast on behalf of the This Is Not a Crumpet organisation of Great Britain. Remember, if it's not a crumpet, it's a pikelet. And if it's not a pikelet, it's probably a crumpet.
It's not crumpet.